Yeah, it's hard being a nice guy. Am I right, fellas?
You guys don't understand how much a woman can f your life up when you don't know what the hell is going on.
Guys just hitting on a girl that you're with, she's got to handle that.
Weak men focus on women. Women focus on strong men.
A woman's body count will always matter because a woman's purity is the value that men seek for in a relationship.
She's consistently posting on social media. What that means is she is seeking attention. What she's actually putting out to the world is a message that says, hey, I want you to talk to me. If she's consistently doing this, what this actually means is she does not feel that you are her best option.
Girls don't like me? Yeah, girls don't like me because of my personality or opinions. But instead of change, I'm gonna double down. I'm gonna talk louder, hate harder, and I'm gonna lose my hair while doing it. If you can't handle me when I mansplain, then you don't deserve me when I gaslight. I don't need to be self-aware or self-improving. I'm a man.
For those of you who might be new to the channel, I want you to know that I ain't incel bald. I'm cancer bald. Hey, how are ya? And welcome back to another YouTube video. My name's Jacob Andrew Sharpe, and gang, we got a doozy today. We got a doozy today, and gang, there are nuggets in here. Woo, baby. There's nuggets. There's dirty, greasy, slimy, incel nuggets today. We got nuggets, but it's just filled with gray matter on the inside. Kind of like all the guys we're gonna be looking at today. These nuggets went rotten a millennium ago. The modern incel. An involuntary celibate man who blames female liberation and society's mistreatment of men for their sexual misfortune. Or in other terms,
where's my hug? I'm a nice guy. You owe me.
I know, it's a huge bummer. It's a huge bummer to look at and think about. But you know, in this new world that's ran by a bunch of turkey-necked, woman-hating milk sacks of men, it's nice to take a look at the men who put them in charge and have a little laugh. I wanted to make this video because I wanted to talk to the 12-year-olds of today and make sure they don't become the incels of tomorrow. And that's because recently I was introduced to a new acronym called MGTOW. It is M-G-T-O-W. MGTOW. That stands for men going their own way. I can't stand that. Men going their own way. Dude, that sounds like a Fleetwood Mac song if Fleetwood Mac was just the boys. Yuck. I'm gonna go my own way, 'cause cheating is okay. And you know, MGTOW guys or red pill guys, these are groups of men who are sick of modern dating because they find it so disrespectful and unfair to men. Even though men created like the dating world and all the rules and have been benefiting off of it for forever. So these red pill guys, these MGTOW guys, they decided they're going their own way. They're done. They're sick of dating women. They're sick of dating women in this modern, fucked up world. So they decided that they're gonna show men all over the world that the best way to win is to give up.
Fellas, this is how you know if a girl is just using you for money and using you as an ATM for a free meal ticket. Listen the fuck up. If a girl ever asks you for money to help her pay for anything, her tuition, to help her pay to get her nails done, for the electric bill, for the rent, whatever it is, you are the beta male barnacle in her life. I want you to repeat after me. I am a simpleton who is a free meal ticket for this girl. I am a beta male barnacle. And meanwhile, she's cheating on you and she's getting that hot beef injection from the alpha that she actually adores and looks up to. And guess what? She's not going to stop asking you for your resources until that well is completely dry. And once that money runs out, bye, see you later. She's on to the next sucker that she can take advantage of. You never want to be that guy, fellas.
Because men never have ulterior motives.
I knew it. You just want me for my money. No, that's so messed up. As a man, I shouldn't have to pay for your drinks and your dinner. Yeah, I know I offered to pay for your drinks and dinner, but I only offered because I thought if I paid, you'd sleep with me. You're so one-dimensional.
Yeah, men going their own way. As if women are gonna hear about MGTOW and go, oh no, don't go. What will I do? How will I survive without your no chin and mansplaining the economy all night? I just love thinking that these guys think that they're like proving women wrong. As if women would hear about this and fall to their knees when they find out they can't have Uncle Paul and his stinky goatee.
Over this last decade, I've seen more and more American men here in Dubai with foreign wives. Women from Indonesia, from the Philippines, from Thailand, from Russia, from Ukraine. And I'm talking about your educated men, your school teachers, your engineers, your software technicians, your all of those professions where you get a good, solid, middle class, upper middle class man. And everyone have said the same thing when I asked them this question. Why did you choose this wife? 99.9% of them have said, I just cannot take Western women anymore. They just want women that are agreeable, who are fit, they're friendly, they're not overweight. And I'm not just talking about black men, middle class white guys as well, you know? So you modern women in America, you guys gotta be aware that there's an incredible competition for your men. I'm just saying.
God, they couldn't have picked like a grosser acronym, huh? Dude, MGTOW? MGTOW sounds like a fatal disease you would have back in the medieval times. Unfortunately, my liege, your days are numbered. I regret to inform you, you have MGTOW.
Ah, curses. Must be from thy dry spell with thy bitch wife.
No, sir, just due to aging, poor health, and a constant intake of a raw meat diet.
Cursed to live within the grips of feminism.
No, sire. Thou should just give up on listening to the Fresh and Fit podcast.
Interesting, interesting. Or shall I just cut my wife's head off?
Men, we've been crazy forever. I feel like these are the types of guys that if you did go on a date with them, the whole time they would just talk about how not all men are bad. And it's like, sure, dude, not all men, but definitely you. Definitely you, dude. Like 100% you. I should have known this date would have went sour when you showed up head to toe in navy blue. These are the types of guys that you could go on a date with them and the whole time they would just tell you that you should smile more. And they always try to make it like a compliment, like, you're so beautiful, you should try and smile more. That's not a compliment, that's a creepy demand.
Babe, don't cry. I know I yelled for no reason, but that's because I'm a guy. I refuse to change. That's kind of on you. I didn't mean to make you cry. You chose to cry. You know what I always say? You just gotta smile through it.
Guys, blocking ads online might be the best feeling on the planet, but it just got better because now you can block ads and you can get paid while doing it. And that's thanks to today's sponsor, Pi.org. Guys, now you can earn a little bag thanks to Pi, which is an ad blocking tool that allows you to block ads, but you can also earn rewards by opting in and viewing certain ads. Let's say you're browsing on Amazon, then you see the little Pi logo in the corner, and then you can start earning offers and rewards. Guys, right now I'm hunting for a little birthday present for a special someone. And right now I'm looking on Best Buy, which is one of Pi's 10,000 affiliated brands. And they offer tons of different coupons and discounts just by using their ad blocking and shopping extension. Guys, look, I'm gonna get 2.5% cash back on my purchase. More like happy birthday to me. Pi also shows you how many ads you're currently blocking and how much screen space you're saving by using Pi. Pi is making my browser as clean as a whistle. And guys, the best part, it's completely free. So guys, go get yourself a little slice of that pie and head down to pi.org/Jacob Sharpe. And then all you have to do is download the Chrome extension, but be sure to complete the whole process and make sure to download the companion shopping extension as well. And then pin those extensions to your Google Chrome and always keep track of the ads you're blocking and earn rewards. So thanks so much for sponsoring this video, Pi, and thanks as always for the nuggets. Alrighty guys, let's get back to the video.
She's a 10, but all her friends are guys.
Then she's not a 10.
No, she's a 10. Look-wise, she's a 10.
Yeah, if she has all guy friends and she's like a 1.
That strongly?
I don't think you understand. Like, I was just talking to somebody else about this the other day. She has guy friends without hanging out with you. What do you think? Like, what is a guy gonna think? Even though she says I'm not doing anything. It's just not right. Like, if it was a guy, he's not hanging out with girls. He's only hanging out with you.
Someone wife this man up.
No. Nope. Don't wife that guy up. Do not wife that man up. Please, someone do not wife that guy up. Instead of wifing that man up, go down to the red flag store, grab 2 red flags, and stick them in both his eyes.
Babe, how dare you talk to other men? That is your fault. That is your fault for looking at them and talking to them. I will never, ever get mad at one of my fellow brothers. I will never get mad at one of my fellow male brothers for participating in his natural alpha instincts. It is your fault for seducting him with your female gaze. It is your fault, temptress.
God. I mean, this is just like so telling of how these men actually think about women. I just find it so embarrassing and so fragile to be so scared that someone's going to take your partner because they're participating in friendship. Yeah, women are not allowed to have friends because that is cheating. I find that this thought process and these values, it really echoes the judicial system with sexual assault. Listen, Your Honor, in my defense, I think this is on her. She's the one who looked at me and talked to me like a trusted friend. That's dark. I know that's dark, and all this is like, you know, it's intense. And if you want to click off the video because this is real life, then that's fine. I get it. Speaking to the men right now, like that's how insecure some of you are. Like you would much rather get mad at a woman for talking to a man than get mad at a man for getting the wrong idea about a relationship with that woman. Like, why not look inward at your insecurities or look at your relationship? Or maybe look at the guy who's crossing boundaries. It's such a double standard. You know, you can get mad at her for having male friends, but it's totally okay for you to go through Instagram and like every girl's photo because you're a guy. I have needs. You know, like this is the type of thing where like he's so insecure about you having male friends, but then he cheats all the time. That's not even jealousy. That's projection. Dude, the guy that's mad that you have male friends cheats like fucking crazy. He cheats so hard, he's basically a try guy. And that's the thing about like red pill guys and MGTOW guys. Like they are pushing their insecurities onto women. And then they make it sound like it's a woman's fault for making them feel like that.
You only like muscly guys and alpha guys. Yo, you don't like nice, kind guys like me. No, it's true. Women naturally, they want a guy who will protect them. They want someone who's primal. They want an alpha male. You just want me to have nice jawline, nice eyes. You probably don't even want me to have eyes. You just want me to be just a jawline. You probably love this. You probably love the way this looks.
If you're the alpha, you don't have to announce you're the alpha. Right. You just show up as the alpha. Yeah, yeah. And the alpha, by the way, in every tribe, from animals to humans, is usually the person who's most quiet. He's observing. He's looking to protect. Yeah. He's looking to serve. Yeah. He's looking to provide. Like, it's a big responsibility to be alpha.
Yo, it's out of my control that I can't fit her physical needs. That's why I'm such a condescending asshole. Like, I wonder if these guys ever think that maybe they could, like, I don't know, adjust their personalities. Like, yes, you can't really change your physical features that much. It is very hard to alter the way you look. But, you know, you could also try being kinder, more attentive. Maybe just try to be a more interesting person overall. That could make up for your lack of physical attributes, and that's fine. I think it's proven time and time again for men and women and everybody. I find that, you know, a lot of people like someone who's smart, someone who's funny, someone who doesn't hate women. But something that people don't like are cocky attitudes, overcompensation, and entitlement. But that bad personality and those attributes are really gonna shine when you got a face like a lizard and a diaper so big it looks like you got a bum where your penis should be. You know who I'm talking about. Dude, he shits out the front. He's got to run the country. Now I want to move on to a guy called Modern Dating Life. This is a male-focused podcast, and it's going to give you the tricks and tips on how to get a gal.
Having female friends is an asset, too. Like, having women that, like, are on your side. Dude, how many of you guys know what it feels like when you walk into a club and a girl sees you and likes you, and she screams, and then she runs over and hugs you, and then all the girls look at you? Do you understand what that does to you in the club? That immediately raises your status to all the women around.
Also, like, dude, like, tips and tricks. Like, that is proof right there that this guy knows nothing about dating. Guys, don't believe a guy who has to trick someone to like them. Yeah, you fell for my trap, lady. You thought I was attentive and caring? No. That was just a little trick I learned from a podcast to get in your pants. In 6 months, I'm going to drop this nice guy act and I'm going through your phone. Oh, and what do we have here? There's a lot of outgoing calls and texts to some guy named Mom. MLD has his own terrible podcast, but he also, You know, he makes his rounds on the podcast circuit. Come on, guys. Who wouldn't want to date a guy like this?
If there's someone that's very, very young and goes into a marriage and has kids when they're like 18, 19, 20, a year into the relationship, it gets really, really abusive. Even though it might be rare from what you guys think.
It is.
If it would happen, what would you recommend for those people? Would they divorce, or do you want them to keep going in the relationship?
Keep going. You can't divorce. That's not a real thing.
Even though it might be like physically abusive?
Because you got to endure. People are too...
You want to stick into the relationship?
People are just...
See, I mean, look,
people
I'm gonna be
nowadays
honest.
are just...
For anyone that might be in that situation, what would you recommend?
Okay,
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
It is such an extreme example that I can't give a prescription for what other people should do.
What about if two people get married, they have a kid, and then the wife starts cheating? Do you think they should divorce?
Absolutely. Jesus himself said in cases of adultery, divorce is permissible.
So you think that divorce is worse than physical abuse?
For the children?
Or cheating, sorry. You think that cheating is worse than physical abuse?
For the children, yes.
Absolutely.
I think I'm not going to say this is worse.
Divorce is worse for the children.
I feel like MLD should be called mid-toe. The guy puts the fucking mid in toe. Are you kidding me? Dude, are you kidding me? Genuinely? Like, fuck that guy, man. Fuck that guy. Fuck all those guys. All of those guys, low-life pieces of shit. Like, the fact that these guys think that domestic violence is something you have to endure, that's disgusting. I have multiple friends and family that have endured physical violence in relationships, and that's something that no one should ever have to endure. The audacity of these guys to justify domestic violence as if it's something to be like, no, everyone is so soft nowadays. This is the problem with men like this. These guys think that the sanctity of marriage can excuse the horror of domestic violence. If you can justify laying your hand on your partner like that, then you are the problem in the conversation. Reconsider where you're getting your dating advice if the men you listen to can justify hitting their partner. And as if they're acting like the ones leaving the marriage are the weak ones. The weak ones aren't the people leaving the marriage. The weak ones are the men that are making the marriage unsafe. This is something that makes me super angry about these types of guys. Like, a lot of these guys talk so much about how much they admire women and how much they love women. And then somehow it's a woman's fault for not loving them no matter what. This is the definition of a lack of self-awareness. I guarantee that the MGTOW community and the red pill community, these are the guys that claim to love women, but I guarantee they voted for Trump twice. You claim to love women, you claim to be pro-woman, but you vote against women's rights. I do not believe that these men are worried about a woman's wants and needs. They push a narrative of women that fits their wants and their needs. These men use manipulation tactics to mold women into the man's ideal, and that is the problem. To the young men watching this stuff, they are taking advantage of you. If you're insecure, if you lack self-confidence, that's normal. That is a human experience. But do not let grown men capitalize on that human experience. They are manipulating you. They are trying to tell you that your human feelings, that those normal emotions are a woman's fault, and that is wrong. They are making money off of you, and that is disgusting. You know, the issue isn't men don't love women. The issue is men refuse to change. Like, if you were so obsessed, if you were so worried about a woman's wants and needs, you would adapt to those wants and needs because of your quote-unquote admiration of women. I do not believe that these men love women. They love themselves, and they despise anyone who challenges them and gets in their way. You hate being told no because you're entitled. You judge and you scrutinize because you're insecure. And you belittle because you feel alone. If you're gonna blame someone for not loving you, look inward, not out. And maybe, just maybe, listen to what women want. They'll tell you. Just listen. Like, dude, stop listening to guys who have steel wool for beards. Maybe there should be a law, like, if you've had more than one divorce, you're not allowed to start a podcast. All right, holy moly. That was a lot. Fellas, let's just try to be better, you know? Let's let go of what we think we deserve, and let's learn to love ourselves. That sounds like a nice idea. If you learn to love yourself and you learn to love others, the rest will follow. Also, hey, guys, maybe shut up every once in a while. Just listen to what a woman wants. Maybe once. Anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. Like the video and subscribe to my channel for a lifetime supply of nuggets. I'm sure the comments on this one's gonna be awesome. How about a little palate cleanser for the end of the video? Here's a nice video of a frog.
Get Georgie, guys. He's really here. Oh my god, he feels exactly not how I thought he would.
Really? Oh yeah, that's a good Georgie
he feels
hold.
like a large water balloon.
They were saying he's like a pickle whoopee cushion.
Yeah, he is like a pickled whoopee cushion. Oh my god, this is the best thing. Wow, where is he from?
This is an African bullfrog. So this is the second largest frog species in the world. We're wearing gloves today because Georgie's an amphibian. Are you okay with getting your jacket all
Oh girl, I've been prepared. I've been waiting for this.
Okay.
I feel like I'm holding a baby.
The reason we're wearing gloves is because they can absorb things through their skin. Georgie's covered in dirt because he buried himself. They'll do gas exchange while they're buried, so they'll absorb oxygen through their skin. Very important adaptation. Not so great in today's world where we have a bunch of pollutants in the water and litter and stuff like that. So if you guys want to help frogs, don't litter.
Don't litter, assholes.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, I gotta get out of here because I'm gonna go scream at myself in the mirror. Okay. Bye.